Hey gang, what's going on? This is DJ Rocky with Atlanta Music DJ. So we're going to do a review on our Electro Voice ZLX powered 12. Okay, it's a powered PA speaker. It's a 12-inch. The ZLX by Electro Voice. Alright, so let's get right to it. Here's the back. We're going to start with the back first. And basically what you see here is right on top of you have an LED screen. And this will scroll through your different effects. There's some presets on there as well too for vocal, for emceeing, for club, music, and other things. And we'll go through that in just a second. Here's your auxiliary in and out. You can use 1/4 inch or you can use XLR cable like I used here. This line volume setting is for this one here is for your input in 1. That is 1, as you see right there. Okay, and then your second one here, this is your auxiliary input 2, and this is the volume setting for 2. Okay. Here is your out, so you can go ahead and daisy chain some other speakers or your other Electro Voice ZLX powered 12s or 15s. They do come in 15 as well too. So here you go from Electro Voice. All right, and right down here you have your on and off switch, and here's your IRC power in. All right, so let's go ahead and turn it right around. And oh, actually, before we do that, let's go into our settings. Hopefully you can see it right there. So this, we have it at 0 right now. We're really just going to be testing it at 0. Let's see, so there's that one, and you press the button and it takes you to mode. You click on mode and you could do music, live, speech, club, and let's go back to just music. Okay, click on that again, press the button. So you're setting it. Your location, are you going to be using a pole, or it's going to be as a monitor or a bracket? Let's go back to pole here. Okay, set that. You can go down to your treble. You can set your treble settings. We'll go into that. We'll go into your bass settings. You can set your bass settings. Go down. You can hit your sub settings. Do you have you want to have the subwoofer off? Subwoofer off. You want it to be off if you're not using a subwoofer in your setup. You want it to be on. You want to click it and start to use how many hertz you're going to be using if you are using a subwoofer. And here it even has a setting for the ELX 118 powered subwoofer if you're going to be using that. Okay, or if you have other subwoofers, what settings do you want to use it on? You know, the 120, the 100, the 80, and whatnot, or off, because we're not going to be using a subwoofer at this moment. LED on, you can dim the LED, and the LCD dim. There's the LCD dim. And contrast, and you can reset the whole thing to factory resetting if you have it if you're going from event to event. So let's go back up and hit exit. Alright, so we're going to test this at 0, so we're not really going to play with the volume setting right now, and we're really going to be we're doing line in, so we're going to be using it past the 0 mark there. Okay, actually, let's just go ahead and make it even, and we'll put it right at the 0 mark there. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn this back around. I'm not really a big fan of the unboxing or whatnot, so I'm not going to go ahead and do the unboxing. That's why I didn't do it. And I'm not really a big fan of the testing the volume setting on a YouTube video. But I can tell you right away that the handles are in the perfect setting. I think they're great. You have one side handle here, and you have these little bracket legs here to actually sit down as a monitor right next to you. This handle works great in sequence with your other two handles that are below here and up here as well too, to mount on a pole. And just like you've seen in other videos, this handle and the weight that they have placed in the front, the weight that there's in the front here at the bottom, actually works really, really well as far as lifting it up on your speaker pole. Alright, so right away my first impressions of this was that it was great quality. I love the screen, the way it's curved right here in the front. Great quality. It felt strong. It had a strong build to it. The plastic actually was not really like a cheaper type of a plastic you may have seen on other shells, the shiny little plastic. This is actually a little bit harder, stiffer plastic. The handles are a little bit softer foamness. The handles almost feel kind of like a more high-end type of a 10-speed or race bike handlebars. They kind of have a little softness to them. And so, strong built. I like where the handle is at, because the handle you can actually carry it into you with the gigs without bumping it on your leg. You can actually just rest your arm instead of having to really extend the arm out and having all that weight on you, so when you're walking in and out of your gigs. So again, I'm not really a big fan of testing the volume setting on a YouTube channel, but I can tell you from my feeling, from my sensation, and my experience with other cheaper speakers that I was using in the past, that I regret using, this is probably one of your most bang for your buck type of speaker. I think it actually competes right up there with the QSCs, which are the top of the line right now, or so they say, or it could be just marketing. Because when I tested this into the store, I tested it the 15, I tested the 12s. I just don't really notice an incredible amount of difference. And I tested it from the highest of high trebles to the lowest of low trebles and bass and so on and so forth. I tested every single level. It didn't have a major impact. The QSC didn't have a major impacting change on me, but the price surely did, because it's nearly half the price. So the most bang for your buck is really where I'm looking at, is what I'm trying to let you know. Don't feel as though saving $50 to $100 is really going to get you somewhere when you're buying those low-end quality speakers. I'm not really going to say any names here. I would say invest on just a little bit more, that $50 to $100. Save your pennies, get a job, stimulate the economy, and get a little bit better quality speaker. Okay, so again, if you're already gigging, give your customer the quality. Okay, it's all about the quality, not so much the quantity. So again, you'll probably have to mount up at least 4 different of those cheap no brand speakers, 4, even probably 6 of them, just to get the amount of sound that I felt and heard from the quality out of maybe just 2 of these. And I got 2 of these bad boys. So 2 of these would really rock the house. I do have a B52 Matrix 2000 system, and I want to say that the bass probably matched up nearly dead on to what the Matrix 2000 subwoofer, the 18-inch subwoofer, had to pump out. It was nearly the same, and that was from 2 PA speakers from the Electro Voice ZLX. So again, this is just, I hope you can take my word for it. Again, go to your local stores or test them out before you buy, and get the most bang for your buck and give your customer the quality. This is Rocky with Atlanta Music DJ with a review with the Electro Voice ZLX powered 12-inch PA speaker. Okay, love and respect all people and all things living. Take care, guys. Bye.